The fact that pancreatic cancer rarely causes symptoms before it has spread and progressed makes it fatal. Sadly, this indicates that approximately 95% of those who have the condition pass away from it. To put that into perspective, the American Cancer Society has predicted that, in the United States, pancreatic cancer will affect 64,050 individuals in 2023, 33,130 men and 30,920 women, and that it will kill 50,550 people, 26,620 men and 23,930 women. Approximately 3% of all cancer cases and 7% of all cancer deaths in the U.S. are due to pancreatic cancer. Of course, even famous people can contract the illness. Many famous people from the acting, music, sports, and other fields have died from pancreatic cancer. However, who are these well-known people? Let's go and find out which are the famous people who died because of pancreatic cancer. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze is a Hollywood A-lister known for his appearances in the 1987 films, Dirty Dancing, and Ghost. He had a stage 4 pancreatic cancer diagnosis in 2008. The actor passed away on September 14, 2009, at the age of 57. Steve Jobs. As the co-founder of Apple Computers and the inventor of a number of groundbreaking technologies, such as the iPhone and iPad, Steve Jobs will always be remembered. A neuroendocrine tumor, an uncommon type of pancreatic cancer, was identified as Jobs' disease in 2003. Before passing away on October 5, 2011, he fought the condition for 8 years. He was 56 years old. Karl Lagerfeld. Karl Lagerfeld was a divisive trendsetter and one of the most important figures in the fashion world. On February 19, 2019, at the age of 85, Lagerfeld, who served as the creative director of the French fashion label Chanel from 1983 until his death, passed away from complications related to pancreatic cancer. Luciano Pavarotti. The operatic world lost a giant in Luciano Pavarotti. The man from Modena was the only tenor of the modern period who could handle high Cs. In July 2006, Pavarotti received a pancreatic cancer diagnosis. He passed away on September 6, 2007, at the age of 71. Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin, the renowned Queen of Soul, is still regarded as a music icon and one of the best-selling musicians in the world thanks to singles like Respect and You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. Fans from all around the world were saddened by her death from pancreatic cancer on August 16, 2018, at the age of 76. Alan Rickman. The Harry Potter movie series made Alan Rickman a well-known stage, television, and cinema actor. Prior to receiving treatment for pancreatic cancer, the British actor previously had therapy for prostate cancer. On January 14, 2016, he passed away. He was 69. Joan Crawford. Nobody is quite sure how old Joan Crawford was when she passed away on May 10, 1977, from a heart attack while battling pancreatic cancer. Her birth date has never been established. The age of the Hollywood icon was said to range from 69 and 73 years old. John Hurt. John Hurt, a British actor, had a successful career in both film and television. In The Naked Civil Servant, 1975, and The Elephant Man, 1980, he played Quentin Crisp and John Merrick, respectively. Hurt gained notoriety as the alien, chest-bursting victim in 1979. On January 25, 2017, at the age of 77, he passed away from pancreatic cancer following a 2-year struggle. Dizzy Gillespie. Dizzy Gillespie, a trumpeter who is among the most well-known figures in jazz, was recognized for his signature bent horn and cheeks that bulged out like huge gophers. On January 6, 1993, Gillespie passed away from pancreatic cancer at the age of 75. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a Supreme Court justice and one of the most prominent lawyers and judges of her time, championed equal rights for women and was instrumental in developing a legal plan to end gender discrimination in the U.S. On September 18, 2020, pancreatic cancer claimed her life at the age of 87. Marcello Mastroianni. Marcello Mastroianni, an Italian actor known for his classic performances in films including La Dolce Vita, 1960, 812, 1963, and A Special Day, 1977, passed away from pancreatic cancer on December 19, 1996, at the age of 72. Syd Barrett. Syd Barrett, the band's original frontman and lyricist, had long struggled with mental illness until passing away at age 60 on July 7, 2006, from pancreatic cancer. Michael Landon. Forever known for his roles as Little Joe Cartwright in Bonanza, and as Charles Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie, Michael Landon succumbed to a particularly aggressive form of pancreatic cancer known as exocrine adenocarcinoma on July 1, 1991. He was 54 years old. Sally Ride. On June 18, 1983, astronaut Sally Ride smashed the glass ceiling by becoming the first American woman in space while traveling to the stars on Challenger's STS-7 mission with 4 other male crew members. The groundbreaking heroine, the first known-out gay astronaut, was given a pancreatic cancer diagnosis in 2011. On July 23, 2012, she passed away from the illness at age 61. Count Basie. One of the most prominent musicians throughout the big band, swing, era was Count Basie. Numerous legendary singers, including Billie Holiday, performed with his orchestra. On April 16, 1984, Basie passed away from pancreatic cancer at the age of 79. Rene Magritte. Rene Magritte, a Belgian surrealist artist noted for his bizarre portrayals of everyday objects in bizarre, unexpected settings, passed away on August 15, 1967, having lost his fight with pancreatic cancer. Age-wise, he was 68. Rex Harrison, star of 1964's My Fair Lady, alongside Audrey Hepburn, and cinema's very own Dr. Dolittle in 1967, English actor Rex Harrison passed away from pancreatic cancer on June 2, 1990, at 82, having only been diagnosed with the disease a short time before. Terry Hall. Terry Hall, a key player in the British music scene, rose to fame as the Specials' lead singer in the late 1970s two-tone band and later cut music with acts like Funboy 3 and The Colourfield. At the age of 63, the singer-songwriter passed away from pancreatic cancer on December 18, 2022. Gene Upshaw. Legendary footballer Gene Upshaw is the first player in NFL history to make it to the Super Bowl 3 times with the same team, the Oakland Raiders. Upshaw, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, passed away suddenly. He was given a pancreatic cancer diagnosis on August 17, 2008, and passed away at the age of 63 3 days later, on August 20. Jon Lord. Jon Lord, keyboardist with British rock band Deep Purple, passed away from pancreatic cancer on July 16, 2012, aged 71. Sharon Jones. Cancer claimed the life of American soul and funk singer Sharon Jones on November 18, 2016. She had originally been diagnosed with bile duct cancer in 2013. This was later changed to stage 2 pancreatic cancer. Despite undergoing initially successful chemotherapy, the cancer returned. She was 60 years old. Benjamin Orr, co-founder of the rock band The Cars, whose hits include 1984's Drive, Benjamin Orr lost his battle with pancreatic cancer on October 3, 2000, at just 53 years old. Juliet Prowse. Dancer and actress Juliet Prowse, who wooed cinemagoers with her moves in films such as Can, 1960, and G.I. Blues 1960, the latter alongside Elvis Presley, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 1994. Remission gave her another 2 years before she succumbed to the disease on September 14, 1996. She was 59 years old. Richard Crenna. Film, television, and radio actor Richard Crenna's most famous role was that of John Rambo's ex-commanding officer, Colonel Sam Troutman, in the first 3 Rambo pictures. Crenna developed pancreatic cancer and died of heart failure at age 76, on January 17, 2003. Pete Postlethwaite. No less an authority than Steven Spielberg called English actor Pete Postlethwaite the best actor in the world. Postlethwaite, who died of pancreatic cancer on January 2, 2011 aged 64, was known for films such as In the Name of the Father, 1993 and Spielberg's own The Lost World, Jurassic Park, 1997. Henry Mancini. Among other memorable tunes, Henry Mancini is responsible for the catchy, jazzy theme for the 1963 movie, The Pink Panther. Often cited as one of the greatest composers in the history of film, Mancini was working right up until his death from pancreatic cancer on June 14, 1994, having recently celebrated his 70th birthday. Wolfgang Petersen. German film director Wolfgang Petersen, whose credits include Das Boot, 1981, and In the Line of Fire, 1993, died at the age of 81 from pancreatic cancer on August 12, 2022. Simone Signoret. One of the greats of French cinema, award-winning actress Simone Signoret shot to fame in 1950 in the then controversial La Ronde. She died relatively young at 64 on September 30, 1985, a victim of pancreatic cancer. Ben Gazzara. 2 cancers claimed the life of Ben Gazzara, throat cancer and pancreatic cancer. He died aged 81 on February 3, 2012. The American actor's best-known films include The Bridge at Remagen, 1969, Husbands, 1970, and Dogville, 2003. Wilko Johnson. Wilko Johnson confounded doctors after living beyond an initial terminal pancreatic cancer diagnosis in 2013. The celebrated English guitarist found fame with the pub rock, rhythm and blues band Drive Feelgood in the 1970s. He continued performing until the cancer returned, eventually passing away on November 21, 2022, having reached his 75th year. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe for more information. Please do support us.